While students enjoy their summer break, there is no time off for those in charge of keeping them safe.
Well, today, Hamilton police and school officials held active shooter drills to prepare in the event there is a school threat. Local 12's Larry Davis shows us how the exercise prepares first responders as well as teachers and students.
Simulated gunfire rings out in the hallways at Hamilton High. Students rush from their classrooms to safety. Officers run through the cafeteria to find the source of the gunfire. The first thoughts running through their minds?
First thing that they have to do when they hear a call like this go out, they have to be thinking, what if, what if, what if? When I get there, first step is going to be an overall grand scheme assessment. What do I have?
This is just one scenario. Officers find casualties in the hallways and quickly arrest the active shooter, played by a Hamilton police officer.
There's no shooter. You need to help us now. You need to start talking to us.
The training is not just for police, but for students on evacuating classrooms and the treatment of victims. Neither police, faculty, or students were aware of the scenarios in advance.
The biggest thing is we wanted stress, because that's how we learn. That's how we can train the best, is under that stress. That's where we make our mistakes and see where we need to better ourselves or to focus a little bit more in certain areas.
Another scenario has students running to safety again.
800, officer down, officer down.
The wounded officer is found in the hallway, surrounded by other victims. SWAT team members join in the search for the gunman who is holding a hostage. In this scenario, a Hamilton police officer has been wounded by gunfire, and as part of the training, he is being transported by med-flight to the hospital. It all looks so real. Fake blood on the walls and hallways, victims crying for help, and for some, the tears weren't all fake.
I started crying, like, realistically, I actually started crying because I was freaking out, and every time that gun went off, I jumped and I panicked.
They were training for something they hope never happens.
From what I'm seeing, it's been an A+ program today.
And I really hope that does transfer over to a real-life situation. If that ever does happen, please don't.
In Hamilton, Larry Davis, Local 12 News.
Earlier this year, a Hamilton student was arrested and charged with making a threat on social media and having a knife in his backpack. The case of Cortland Barrett has been bound over to the grand jury.